Hi everyone, Ken from Tending Repair Guide. This video is on the KBL 6800 Alpha. So a little review on that. One of the most beautiful pieces of equipment I think there is out there. Um, you can see there's an additional display out here for choosing music and the intensity and features, which features you will like before you start the session, which I think is a very nice feature. Later on, they also added that to the Ergoline line, but this was the first bit to have it. The one thing that concerns me a little bit is the little USB plug there. It's kind of an access for something nasty from the outside, but haven't experienced that as a problem though. So so far so good. Um, the complexity of installing this machine is uh, quite high. So it really has to be somebody with some KBL experience to install this machine. And for wiring and plugs, mark them up. Don't rely on your memory. This is so head spinning, and make meticulous notes, take photos. Just I can't stress it enough. These plugs can go together so it looks just right, and just it just isn't. So really make notes. Even though you've done one before and it went all right, I'll say still do it. Um, uh, Lots of great features on it, just like the predecessor, the 6800. It has air conditioning, aroma, mist, music, um, and it has regulated output. That means that your hour counter is controlling the output on the lamps. It's an electronic ballast system, so your lamp life is really long in it. Um, because it has electronic ballast system and intensity controlled, make sure to replace them to the original lamps. Don't play around with trying something different here. I really recommend you to stick with the KBL lamps here. One issue that I have experienced quite a bit on this machine is sticking relays. In particular, it will be your shoulder tanners that will just remain on, or at some kind of lower output past the aftercool, and everything just keeps on going. And sometimes it will be the facials that is defective relays that simply are sticking. So this all in all is an incredibly nice machine. Like its predecessor, um, you really need to pay close attention to venting to keep it to keep the flow nice going through this machine. It has a lot of electronics inside, and it's a very intense machine as far as the heat goes. Um, Besides the intake filters that standard is in the bottom, like many other beds, um, this one has there's a little bit tricky placed, and that is that, let me show you here with the cursor. You have to drop the acrylic from the top lamps down, and then behind here, there's a four filters sitting inside of here as intake into the canopy, some that is often forgotten and can really cause some heat damage to the top acrylic and shortening of the lamp life. Besides that, the mist system is easily clogged. We have a video on how to unclog the nozzles. which is most of the time the problem. It's just like a little bit of grease or stuff that gets in there from people's hands or whatever. Um, and what I might not have mentioned on the 6800 is also that there's some water filters up in the canopy here, looking almost like they're wrapped in foil. These little cylinders, and those are filters on the water. And so if you get those clogged, you can cut them out and splice the tubes together and just let it run straight through. Um, and that's pretty much it. What I have to say about the KBL 6800 Alpha. I really recommend it. It's a tremendous bling. Place it up front, and it's standing there changing colors on its LED decor light. A very beautiful machine. So this is Kent here from Tanning Bed Repair Guide, and thank you for watching.